How's it going, guys? We are back again here with a news report today, September 18, 2020. And just when you thought that there would be no more Bartomeu news, we have them again. The motion of censure against him keeps progressing. We will discuss Quique Setien's possible lawsuit against Barcelona and new information regarding the possible exit of Luis Suarez. So the first news of the day is actually pretty big. About 14 days ago, Jordi Forré, one of the partners at the club, and Marc Duch, leader of Manifest Blaugrana, who is a group that is against the current board of directors and the president, started a motion of censure, which is just a fancy way of saying that you really disapprove of something. In this case, that something is the board of directors and the president, Josep Maria Bartomeu. So in order for this motion to take place, they had to get signatures from different partners and season ticket holders. And the number to reach was 15% of all active voters, which equated to about 16,500 signatures. And they had to do it all within these 14 days that just passed. So some positive news today. The motion of censure actually got 20,731 signatures, about 4,000 more than they actually needed. It is incredible how many people are disgusted by this board of directors and its president, that in the middle of a pandemic, they got up and went to a voting booth when there was no games taking place for live audiences and voted to take this man out of the club. Amidst of these great results, Jordi Forré and Marc Duch have asked Bartomeu to resign immediately. Of course, we know that this probably won't happen because Bartomeu is a slimeball. So as of right now, it seems that motion of censure will have to take its full procedure. The next step is to make sure that all those signatures are actually valid. The votes will be counted within the next 10 days. If the number of votes recorded are still all valid and surpass the 16,500 votes, it is when another voting procedure can take place to fire Bartomeu and its board of directors from the club. Obviously, there is more procedures still to be done, but if everything goes well, we might finally see Bartomeu out of the club by the end of the year, which is great news because every second that man is at the club is time lost for the real revolution at Barcelona. On the second news of the day, fortunately, it's another mess up from the board of directors and the president. As a consequence of mishandling Quique Setien's and his coaching staff's contracts, they have opted to take legal action against Barcelona. Quique Setien posted a newsletter that even though he was removed from his position at Barcelona as head coach through public sources by the president, it was only until yesterday, September 16, that he was officially removed from his position, effective immediately, with no intent to pay him the remaining wages that he deserves, based on the contract that he signed in early January. And the way that Bartomeu is trying to excuse himself from paying Quique Setien and his staff the money they deserve, Setien writes that Barcelona will find him and his staff different roles within the club. What kind of joke is this? Not only is Setien taken out from the back door after the most humiliating defeat in Champions League history, and his replacement is already working at the club, yet now he would have to endure the humiliation of coming back to Barcelona and taking on a role that he did not apply for. That is no way to treat any person, let alone treat an employee under any circumstances. Yet again, we see the incompetence of the board and the president. After the humiliating defeat, Bartomeu does not immediately bring up elections, but now he is setting everything up so for when he does leave the club, his hands have been washed from all the things that he did wrong at the club. He forced Messi to stay, so he didn't have any repercussions for being the president that let go of Lionel Messi, but now we are finding out that instead of firing Setien and terminating his contract with the pay that he deserves, he is trying to find him a smaller role in the club, so he does not get blamed for hiring him in the first place. That is a really scummy thing to do. But at this point, we can't be surprised, and I want to know you guys' opinion. Did Quique Setien deserve a better exit? Lastly, we move on to the last news for the day, and that is that Luis Suarez was spotted in Italy. What could only be assumed was to take a citizenship test that would grant him citizenship in Italy. With the citizenship in hand, he would be able to move to Juventus. What's interesting, however, that only a few days ago, Suarez had stated that a move to Juventus was discarded. So it could be that there was talks of him moving, and he had had already set up the meeting to take the test for citizenship, which he did attend yesterday. That does not mean that he is going to move from Barcelona. It is for the best that Suarez stays. He's still a very capable forward that can help players like Ansu Fati and Griezmann adapt themselves to being the number 9 at Barcelona. Because where else is Barcelona gonna find a player of his caliber for the money they would receive in a potential transfer and saved wages? We did hear a possible rumor that Cavani had offered himself to replace Suarez in the team, but he wants a 2-year contract and also wants to get paid 10 million euros per year. But being that he is only 1 year younger than Suarez, it would be a dumb move for Barcelona to sign him and let go of Suarez. So guys, what do you guys think? Should Suarez be left in the team, or should he leave to make way for other players? It is a very interesting topic to dialogue about, and as mentioned in other videos, his lack of form can be due to the fact that he was operated not more than 5 months ago. So guys, that is it for today. If you guys like what you heard today, support it by giving it a like, comment down below so we can get a discussion going, and consider subscribing. I will be uploading 3 times a week minimum, with additional videos if any breaking news might show up. Thank you for watching, and until next time.